Hey guys, Second Double A here, and welcome to the Sunday special. This is Desert Bus, and we're gonna go ahead and get into it, you know? So, I'm probably not gonna play for like too long. Oh. Let me... Is there a way I can clear this? No? Okay. Sorry, I think I just bumped the mic. Alright. Nice. Yeah. So we're probably gonna go for about 10 minutes. And then we'll cut it out. Because I got other things to do. We're not gonna do the full 8-hour drive. But that's what it is. It's an 8-hour drive from Tucson to Vegas. Ow.
Hello, thank you all for
I can't reach that. Oh well.
Author and magician Penn
Sorry
Jillette.
again.
And, we're talking today about your work with Vera simulators. Yeah.
I keep bumping the mic, I'm sorry.
Back
Anyway,
in the 90s,
yeah.
Janet Reno, who was Attorney General.
So welcome to the drive from Tucson to Vegas. That's me. Hello.
Bill Clinton. Remember the Waco thing? That was Janet Reno. There was an attack on the compound.
There's no one back there. They actually have an online mode.
Video game.
And if you do the online mode, you can
Hillary Clinton and Bill Clinton and Arnold Schwarzenegger.
be one of them.
Your dad. Everybody.
Or,
So I gave a speech.
you know, drive the bus for one of them.
Where she said that
In the meantime,
they
hi.
should
I'm alone,
have,
driving a bus.
video games
I don't know why.
that dealt with
Give me
regular,
just a second here.
jobs, prepare people for the workplace. So her idea for video games was that the video games would be educational. Now by educational, what Janet Reno means is making you a proletariat, giving you as a worker. And she said instead of, simulators that we usually have, like tanks and planes and race cars and submarines and hedgehogs, they would get you
It's using my
ready for a real
webcam mic.
job. So,
Oops.
She stated
That's
this,
fine, we can work with that.
With, Eddie Gorodetsky.
So you'll notice I'm not touching the steering wheel. I can't reach it. Hold on. With this microphone not active, I guess I can move it and I might be able to.
We're on Letterman and Sunday Live, and also was writing with us on this video game called Smoke and Mirrors. And Eddie said that we both heard the Janet Reno speech together. We were laughing about how stupid it was. And Eddie said, well, let's do what she wants us to do. So Eddie said the idea Desert Bus, and then we brainstormed on it. And the idea
No, I can't
was for
quite
Janet
reach it.
Reno, we would
There's a
give
desk
you
here.
chance to actually learn what it would be like to drive a bus.
Well, I guess I can just barely manage.
360 miles from Tucson, Arizona to Las Vegas, Nevada.
Already gone
45
2.9
per
miles.
hour, maximum speed. It takes 8 hours to drive it if you do it right. And there's a little bit of a pull to the right. It's not glamorous, it's not pretty, it's not exciting. It's real. And we put this out, and I think a bug hits the windshield one point, like 4 hours in.
I'm never getting there.
You just drive. And it pulls to the right. And if you go off the road,
I wonder how
it
long
just
this interview is.
overheats, and then you get towed back in real time. And you get 1 point for doing an 8-hour shift. So mind-numbingly real. I should also point out that you can open and close the door of the
I
bus,
can't reach it though.
but no one's in any of the bus stops. You can't get on. No one gets on. No one gets off. You just drive the bus.
I keep hitting my water bottle.
So Randy Pitchford at Gearbox. Well, First of all, Desert Bus never came out.
It was created but never distributed?
That's right, never came out. I think the company that put out Desert Bus, there was a market correction and they went out of business.
So how is it possible that it is a known entity being recreated for this project?
Well, let me tell you.
Shut up back there.
The reason is that,
Hope none of you get
was
car
a
sick,
boy.
because we ain't stopping for these 8 hours.
and it got very popular as a bootleg form. People, it leaked and they started putting it on different platforms. And this group of Canadians
Gotta fix my
started a thing called
mirrors.
Desert Bus for Hope. And they raised
You guys
money
bored
for
yet?
Child's Play, which
It's a charity.
charity that buys video games for children in hospitals for a long time. And they started driving Desert Bus for charity for 50 hours at a time, just racking up those points. They got like 5, 6, 7 points, amazing numbers. And
5, 6, 7 points. So funny to hear until you realize it's like
Randy
that's
Pitchford heard about that and
that's
wanted to
40
put out
plus hours.
a Desert Bus 2.0 VR version. He wanted full VR, so he bought the bus. As a matter of fact, if you're listening to this, they're going to be using it on the bus. So this will be the first thing you'll hear on your radio. And they bought the bus. That's exciting. And they scanned it.
Yeah, there's a real bus.
And if you are listening to this on the bus now, you've been going, what, 5, 10 minutes?
5 minutes.
You've got pretty much 8 hours still to
Yeah.
go.
Almost 5
radio's
miles
not gonna
in.
get that good a reception. Eddie also had other ideas that we turned down for his
Part of these Terra simulators?
personality. He wanted to do toll collector. We do an 8-hour shift as a toll collector. Portrait sitter, which I thought was a really good one. Used to have your portrait drawn. And bird watcher, which I rejected bird watcher as being way, way too interesting. You don't make money bird watching, you know.
No.
So 360 miles, you probably got now, the speed you're going, you probably got 355 miles to go. You'll be driving
Just about.
a little bit. And we got it really, really accurate.
Do you think you will accomplish Janet Reno's suggestion?
Well, the question is, someone who does Desert Bus, would they then be prepared to drive a Desert Bus?
No.
No. Much like when you play any of these games she doesn't like, you're not qualified to use a weapon. You don't know how to load a gun, or you're hitting buttons. That's not the way guns run. You know how guns run?
I have never fired a weapon.
You have to load them and stuff. So you don't know how to do any of the stuff you see in a video game. You don't really know how to do it. I don't know. Do you think if someone does a simulator on an airplane, that if you're flying in a commercial airliner and the pilot goes unconscious, you can take
Right.
over? I think there's a Flight of the Phoenix. There's a movie where they're trying to get out of the place and they built an airplane, and turns out the guy who builds the airplane only built model airplanes before. I think that's the big punchline.
I'm not familiar with the work.
Why would you be? I don't think it was a very successful movie. They remade it though. It wasn't successful there. I think Hugh Laurie was in the remake.
Is there
I didn't see it.
any thought given to the luggage capacity? of
Luggage
this bus?
capacity.
Well, we have a bus.
Right.
Randy's
The heck just happened?
So
I
you'd be
glitched
able
out
to
for a
above
second.
requirement.
I don't think you can. You think you just sit in the seat. But Randy bought a bus, and they scanned the bus in. So this one should be very accurate. See, Randy wanted to call the Desert Bus 2.0, and I wanted to call it Desert Bus 1.002, because I wanted there to be a lot of room for big improvements. But Randy says that this is, I haven't done it yet, we're recording this, but Randy says it'll be It'll be great. So this is what Janet Reno wants out of a video game.
How successful does the game have to be for Gearbox for us to anticipate Toll Collector or Portrait Sitter?
I don't know. Seems like it'd have to be pretty
There's no. What's the measure of success here?
successful. By the way, this version is set up to only be for charity. I don't think we're selling this. It's going to be, most people that are hearing this now will be playing for charity. As what you know is a charity.
I'm not
worth
playing for
going to
charity
see.
because
It'll be
I mean, I could maybe at some point. If you guys want to see like a stream where I actually play this for charity, let me know. I'll do it
for 8 hours.
at some point.
The duration of a trip.
Yeah, 8 hours in a bus.
This is so much more interesting than the original.
Right.
Because one, it's like, you know, super varied. Visually, it's real, you know, it looks real. But also, that pen here makes it so much better. Alright, we are going to call it for now, though.
What is the longest?
Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, let me know so in the future I can potentially do a stream or something. Yeah, if you want me to do a stream, maybe I'll stream this for charity at some point or something. I've never tried to do charity streams or anything. My audience just isn't very big. But if you guys would want to donate for me to try to do this, let me know. I would happily do it at some point. With that in mind, we're going to call it for the day. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great rest of your day. And go bye.